Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hi, I'm Hazel, and my windows are not ready yet. There we go. We have a dog cam that it's pretty zoomed out. I could zoom in, but as soon as I zoom in, he like switches beds. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. That'll be fine. I am not muted. That's a good start. We should probably tweet the stream. Got a button for that. That's working today. Oh, I already feel like I have morning voice. Peter Piper picked a peckled... Peter Piper picked some pickled peppers. Yeah, we nailed it. How you guys doing? Hi, Hazel. 2 minutes late. Oh, dear. Are you sad that 8.2 isn't out yet? I am losing my grip on reality. I was convinced last night that they were just gonna stealth drop the patch this morning. I thought they were just gonna chuck it out without telling anybody. And I was like, I had talked my brain into believing this. I woke up this morning at 4, 5, 5:30, 6, and was constantly just like, oh no, I shouldn't check my phone, it's fine. And then I would check my phone anyways, and then it'd be like, okay, well, they didn't do it yet, they didn't do it yet, are they gonna do it? They didn't do it yet. I'm not okay. Oh man, it's my fault. I'm very naive. I'm quite gullible. I just like, where is it? It has to be next week. They have to announce it this week, and it has to be the 25th, right? Right? I mean, I shouldn't ask if I'm nuts. I know I'm nuts. Oh man. Hello Joker, your body has vanished. Morning, Hazel. Let's get a big flying head. Let's try that, shall we? I have some things to show you. Let's get some headphones on. See if we can get some game sound rolling. So, let's see here. This one. Now there's a really tiny dog. This has been coming loose lately. Dora the lipstick today. Why, thank you. I free-handed this on about 45 seconds before I started the stream, so I'm not convinced I did it right. But that's okay. It's really supposed to be purple, but it looks a little brown. But that's okay, too. Okay, so last night, I actually got pretty lucky. Let's see. Where should I start? Well, if you haven't been catching Twitch streams, I've been streaming more on Twitch. So we stream Sunday morning, we stream Monday morning. So today's the 3rd day running. And yesterday on the Twitch stream, we got the Armored Frostwolf. We did the Stable Master achievement, which is why I'm out here in the Grand. So I was up 1 mount from that. So that's our most recent one. Also, let's see if I can get like just a teeny tiny little bit of game sound rolling. Little bit, maybe? No, not yet. Okay, I can hear it. And there we go. Okay, so first new mount, just in case you are only following streams. I guess that one's kind of a spoiler alert. It's at the top of the alphabetical list. But we got the Armored Frostwolf. I had to remember how to do the whole Garrison Stables whistle thing because I had completely forgotten. But we got that puppy, so that one's good. And then last night, Scrig was up again, and I was doing my latest Acid Belcher kills, and on my 88th attempt on what I should add is supposed to be like a 1 in 30-ish drop rate, but on attempt number 88, I finally got my Acid Belcher, so I now have all of the Argus drop mounts. I still don't have the Paragon cache mount, so I'm still going to be doing Argus dailies. So yeah, I got that one. Name, last name. Thank you very much for the super chat. Hazel, don't leave us for Twitch. Twitch is the dark side. I'm doing both for now. I'm getting a lot of information from both sides about how, I don't know. I'm doing both for now. I don't think it will come out this month. I think it will. I think it has to. Maybe not. I don't know. Did you see Jeremy Fiesel's new tweet? Yes, that's what kept me up last night. I should just mute him on Twitter. I know better. I know he does this. I know better than to fall for his shenanigans on Twitter. And yet I fell for it anyways. I have issues. Favorite makeup brands. I feel like that is a thorny question these days. You don't want to say the wrong thing and then have something bad happen with the brand. I will say that I have good luck with Sephora house brand stuff. Like this is their house brand lipstick. And then I'm also wearing their house brand foundation. It's just like a little cheaper, but not drugstore cheap. And it's been working out for me. Hopefully they don't do anything horribly wrong. It'll come when it comes. Just keep trucking on. I'm trying to keep trucking on, but I also have a lot of stuff that I need to plan around the patch launch. I think what I'm going to do, actually, I think for my own sanity, I'm going to put out the video that I'm working on today. Like, I'll finish editing that after the stream. Get it out, hopefully. It's just like a must-have add-ons thing. And then after that, I'm just going to pretend that the patch date's been announced, which I feel it has to be this week. Maybe, all right, whatever. I'm going to pretend that they've already announced the patch date, and I'm just going to switch into making raid guides because I want to get those done. I'm going to start with the dungeon guide, and I'm just going to start making raid guides, even if I don't know when it's coming out. I just need to get those started because it's stressing me out, and I just don't want to put myself in another situation where I'm just pulling like 3 all-nighters in a row to get them done. So, yeah. 111 pets from Harthy. Congrats. Oh, how are you today, Hazel? Just finished streaming just as your stream notification came up. Doing all right. I'm a little stressed. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm a little stressed. It's completely my fault. But also the other thing. So yesterday afternoon, I was stressing about all of this. Even pre-tweet, I was just upset. And I was looking at all these things that I knew I wanted to do. And I was so overwhelmed by looking at all of them that I did none of them. I hope somebody can relate and I'm not just useless. But yeah, so instead of doing that, I went and queued some 3s on my druid. Some of my friends were on that wanted to play, so I queued some 3s off stream, and I finished the Vicious mount. So I have this is the Vicious Black War Saber. This is the Season 2 Vicious mount. Just because, like, if the season did end as I was paranoidly convinced it would yesterday, I wanted to have that done before the season ended. So I ground out the rest of the games I needed. We also, I got to a nice even shiny 2.2 rating, which was very nice. I am still quite a big messy goober in Arena, so I had some good plays and I had a lot of questionable ones, but we did get there. Oh man, okay. Darkside has cookies. We can emote spam too. Ran Ulduar the other day and realized I couldn't do the lockout because of the removal of auto accept. Not sure how I got it to work before. So from what I understand, and we're gonna test this out today. I should probably, you know what I'm gonna do. From what I understand, you can still do, oh, there's a cat. You can still do lockout sharing. You just need to log back and forth over to accept your own invite. Like, post the group, log over, apply, log back, accept, log over again. Look at that's the tilt mechanism on the tripod she's bumping. Hopefully she doesn't knock it over. I felt really bad this morning. I didn't know she was behind me. I was like sitting on my floor doing my makeup because that's where I do my makeup, because that's where the light is. I just sit on the floor in front of a window and do my makeup. And I didn't know that she was beside me, and I turned around and I bonked her on the head with my elbow, and I felt so bad. You all right, baby? I bonked you. I'm sorry. She seems fine. I always make sure to apologize to my cat immediately with like lots of pets if I accidentally like bonk her, because I just want her to know that I didn't mean it, and I feel like she understands. Blizzard being weirdly quiet about 8.2 and season ending. So they've posted, the thing that let me believe my delusions about it being, about it getting stealth dropped is that they have posted, I'm off camera. They have posted, end of season warnings. They have said that, you know, Mythic season and PvP season ending soon. Like, they can say I told you so if they stealth end it. I don't think they will, because they also said date to be announced soon. So that implies they're going to announce a date and not just spit the patch out on us. I'm just stressed. Is your neck 50? Mine is 47. Unmotivated to work on it. Mine is 50, and I would say don't work on it. Don't even worry about it. I didn't work on it. It just kind of happened to me, and there'll be more catch up later. My recommendation is never ever stress about your neck level. I have not played a single day in this expansion where I logged in and was like, I'm going to farm some Azurite. That has not once happened. I log in, I do other stuff for other goals. I'll say, I want to farm some gold, or I want to grind some islands for pets and mounts and stuff, or I want to do some world quests because I like those for some reason. And then the Azurite just kind of happens, or like, you know, you get it from raids. I never ever do something just for the Azurite of it. I'm never looking at my neck level being like, man, I hope I get this soon. I just hope for the best and ignore it if it's denying me something that I need. So my plan for Ulduar farming, I have committed to doing this because my other option for instanced mount farming, the only other thing left that's like mopping earlier, is Siege of Orgrimmar, and I would very much like to procrastinate on that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move all of my alts out to Ulduar. This character is going to be, hopefully, assuming I can get this to work, this character is going to be my lockout sharing character. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get her out to Ulduar, run the whole raid with the exception of Yogg and maybe Vezex because he's just like in the way, who cares. But basically kill Mimiron and then have that lockout. And something that I want to clarify, and I'm sure I'll have to clarify this again, but something that I want to clarify before we start, in the past, Mimiron's head has only dropped on the 25-man version of Ulduar with no watchers up. It means that you ran it on 25-man difficulty. This was before normal and heroic, and you did not request the help of any of the watchers. A patch or two ago, when they introduced Ulduar time walking, they merged the 10 and 25-man version. There is no longer a 25-man version. There is just one version of the raid that will flex in difficulty depending on how many people are there. So because I'm just one player inside of the raid, the little icon at the top is going to say I'm in 10-man version. A year ago, that would have meant that I was on the wrong difficulty and the mount could not drop, but the mount can now drop off of 10-man if it's just you in there. There's only one difficulty. As long as you have not requested the help of the watchers, you're going to be fine. So I just want to throw that out there. I will probably have to say that again. I anticipate 1 or 2 times somebody missing the update, because it is a weird thing that they changed. It is an unexpected thing to look out for, but we can still get the mount even though it's going to say 10-man. Why do you have 2 mages at max? Oh, you should see my priests. Joker is not impressed. Hello, cat. Mine shattered a glass yesterday and there was much yelling because I was scared she was going to tread other pieces. Yeah, that's scary. That's always scary. Logged into farm AP. When the screen was done loading, I immediately didn't want to anymore. It's true, I am not an eye doctor. Got my new glasses back with the lenses. Everything feels unreal. Is this normal? So yeah, all I can do is agree that glasses take time to get used to, but aside from that, I am super not an eye doctor. I would say wear them for a few days, see if it gets better, and then if it doesn't, after like a day or two, and obviously if you're driving, this is more urgent, go back and see your eye doctor and ask them. Siege is painful to farm. Yeah, we're gonna deal with that mountain when we get there. Good afternoon, Hazel and chat. Mount drops off of Yogg. So what the plan is to kill Mimiron. Don't kill Yogg. So this is my lockout character. So she'll have a lockout that has Ulduar mostly cleared, but not completely cleared. And then we're going to try to share this lockout with my other characters. So this particular character, this mage, will not kill Yogg. She will not have a chance at the mount. It'll be just like when we were farming for Invincible. This character never killed the Lich King. She had the lockout. She was the lockout holder. She never killed the Lich King. Every other alt will kill Yogg. So we're going to see if we can get this lockout sharing done. We'll see. Leslie Roosh, thank you very much for becoming a member of the Squirrel Squad. Thanks for supporting. Appreciate that. Congratulations on your new icon emotes. Very fancy. And in we go. Good afternoon, Hazel and chat. Good time to wake up from a nap. Waking up from a nap, I feel like, is one of my favorite states in life, especially if it was like a really good nap. When you first get up, you just feel so energized and like relaxed, and I feel like, man, if this is what it feels like on a good night's sleep, I wish I could just have this all the time. And it just never happens. Oh man, hard mode, like pressing the button during Mimiron, does that affect anything? Does not affect the drop rate of the mount. The only thing that would mess it up is if you talk to any of the watchers that spawn around the ring after you've killed their bosses. If you talk to them and get their help, that will remove your chance to get Mimiron's head. Nothing else will. Nothing else will. How close are you to the 400 mount meta? Closer than I was the other day. We're actually almost there. So I am at 398, and I think it depends on which character I log into. So if I log into my Warlock, she has 2 class mounts, so that might actually put me over. We'll see. We'll see. Hi Hazel, how are you? Hi Alincia Full. I am doing fairly well. I'm doing fairly well. I wish I had gotten more sleep last night, but it was very much my fault. And I'm gonna try and do better tonight. Eyesight dropped rapidly when I was young. Every new glasses that would become more and more awkward. Did it ever stabilize? Did it even out at any point? Maybe I'm the only one who likes farming Siege because of the motes in Harmony. I can turn into Ghost Iron or to sell. I'm not super dreading Siege. I just think that when we get to... Why do I have cooking key down? This is a weird experience. I think that when it comes to farming Siege, I'm going to need to lower my expectation of how many characters I can run through it in a given stream, because that one you cannot lockout share, and that one's going to be quite the long run. But it's also going to be something, there's a lot of really great transmog in Siege, so that'll be nice. And there is gold. You know, I'll be able to make gold. I've been just selling Motes of Harmony directly and doing fairly well off that, just from the Motes of Harmony that I picked up in Throne of Thunder while farming for Horadon and Jikun. So I think it'll be okay. I think we'll make some gold. We can still sell Windwool. People buy that. We can vendor, of course, all the gear that's going to drop. I think that it will be good. I want to make sure I kill these spider tanks just because I've had them keep me in combat before. And I would like to get out of combat so I can use the teleporters and mount up and stuff. I wish naps were like that for me. I wake up like I'm being resurrected after being dead for 20 years. I know the feeling you're talking about. I get those if it was a nap that I like really needed, like if I'd been kind of sleep deprived for a couple of weeks. And I just super needed a nap, and then I took one. I'm like, I'm gonna lay down for like 90 minutes and then I'll be refreshed, and I wake up 9 hours later and you just feel like you haven't moved for 1,000 years. Wait for 8.2 and buy the rep and gold mounts. I want to get it before 8.2 though, because it's going to be so much easier in 8.2. I'll feel more accomplished if I can get it done now. Also, the gold mounts are very expensive. The gold mounts that are, so they're adding new mounts to the existing reps, like Proudmoore Admiralty, you know, Storm's Wake, whatever. They're adding a new mount to each of the 3 zone reps for each faction. And they're very expensive. Last time I checked, what were they? I don't remember exactly. Was it 80k? It was somewhere in the range of 80k. And they're recolored, like, Alliance gets recolored Griffins, and Horde gets recolored Terror Wings, like the floppy dinosaurs. And, it's, also, I think I didn't loot something. Yeah, this always happens to me. I get stuck in combat and can't loot. Yeah, Horde gets recolored Terror Wings. The only cool one is, I think, the Xandalari Empire one. Maybe it's the Voldenai one. One of them is, like, a spectral one. And that's kind of neat. But the rest of them are very boring. Oh, man. This raid, or the raid is way too long. No skip quest yet, Mop? Yeah, I think for Siege, you just have to run the whole thing. You just have to clear the whole raid. You gotta do, you gotta do all of it. Everyone I met today said I'm cute with the new glasses. That's always fun. Mythic Siege mount? Yeah, that would be next on the list. Why am I super stuck in combat? Who is mad at me? Are you guys mad at me? Is it you? Probably not. Sometimes this helps, though. Sometimes outside of the raid, when you get stuck in combat, it can help to just pull something and kill it. Well, I guess I'm going for a walk. Because that door won't open until then. So I think I'm going to go for a walk back this way. I bet you there's just like a robot or something that I missed. That's okay. This is something that, yeah, there he is. This is something that I only need to do the one time. Theoretically, I have never lockout shared Ulduar before. So we'll find out. I think I've been told it works, so we'll see. I've been in a solid -4 for years. That's comforting then. I'm always worried whenever something's degrading that it's just going to keep degrading forever. I get very gloom and doom about it. There we go. There we go. No problem. If the reset next week takes longer than normal hour, then maybe. I will be floored if it's not next week. I want to tell you feedback about your pet battle video. Go for it. Although I should caution that I know I said I would do pet guides for... I know I said I would do pet guides for the next patch. I don't know if I'm going to have time. I honestly don't know if I'm going to have time. And by that, I mean, I'm pretty sure I won't have time. We'll see. I'm just gonna breathe deeply and do my best. And everything's gonna be okay. Why is my head purple? Because, I dyed it that way. For fun. They're 90k? Ooh. Man, I thought I was highballing with 80k. Yeah, no, that's too much. That's too much. I still don't have the, and I know it's a larger number than that, but I still don't have the, any of the frog mounts, because those are 1/3 of a mil. And you know what I'm doing is I'm saving up. I'm saving up. I want the auctioneer mount, and after that, then I can save up for other gold sync mounts. I am sitting at 2.5 million. I go back and forth between 2.5 and 2.6 because I keep investing on stuff to sell. And I have convinced myself that 8.2 is going to be my patch. That is going to be when I really figure my life out and have a routine and have some plan and try different gold making strategies and make the rest of my gold to buy my auctioneer mount. It's happening in 8.2, I believe. Alliance doesn't get the ghosty Griffin from Drustvar. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. I tried Invis. It didn't do it. Let's see. How long have you been playing WoW? I started playing WoW in 2008. I started in Wrath of the Lich King. And I've actually never taken a break. I applaud people that do take breaks, especially if they're not having fun with the game, like in between patches. I think there's nothing wrong with coming back for a patch and then just taking a break. You don't have to feel like you're quitting forever. You can just take breaks. But I never did. I have just been subbed ever since, and I've always had something to do. I think the longest break I ever took from WoW, there was a period in MoP. I don't remember exactly which patch, but there was a period in MoP where I would log in every couple of days and reset my farm, like clear up my farm and replant it. And then outside of that, I didn't touch the game and I was playing Dark Souls. I was on a really big Dark Souls 2 kick. I played that game through like 3 or 4 times. But aside from that one like month in my life, every other time I've been pretty steadily playing WoW. Stopping by quickly before work. Hello, everyone. Hi, Victoria. Any big announcements later today from WoW? I hope so. I hope so. I heard it worked as well. Wasn't able to figure out how. We will figure it out together. I'm basically going to try and do the same thing that I did for... I'm going to try and do the same thing that I did for Lich King. The question is... sometimes there's intricacies of whether or not you need to wait for leader to flip over or do something before leader flips over, like who is the leader of the group can influence things, and that part can always get a little confusing. I thought there was a comment on Wowhead that explained a working recent method, so I might look for that when it comes time for that. Made it to a live stream. Welcome, Krista. How are you doing? Is this Arcane Mage? I mean, kind of. I wouldn't really say that I'm playing Arcane Mage as much as I am on one and just running through an old raid to get a lockout rolling. Hi. How late am I sub, Alberto? Not late at all. We're only 20 minutes in. How does the lockout share stay through resets? So you can extend your raid lockout in your raid lockout settings. If I had a lockout here, I can right click it and then I can actually extend that, and that way your lockout will not reset week after week. It's in O for friends list, raid tab, and then raid info button top right, and then you can see your raid lockouts here and extend them from that menu. Took many breaks, especially mod WAP and BFA. Nothing like mod and WAP. Mop and WAD. Got Midnight's Reigns for New Kara. Congratulations, Zach. Good day, Hazel. Glad I caught your stream. Looks like you're doing the grind that I have yet to complete. We'll let you know kill count when I check. I need to check what mine's at. I actually don't know how many tries I have on Mim's head. It's not that many. It's probably under 10, at least, that have been counted by... It's probably under 10 that have been counted by rarity, at least. Couldn't get it to work because the raid has no heroic mode? Oh, that's true. We did utilize difficulty switching for ICC, so it wouldn't be exactly the same. We'll try it. It might not be possible. We might be looking at running completely through the raid every time. Which is fine. At least I've figured out which bosses you need and which bosses you don't need. Turns out you need more than I thought I did, but at least I know what to do. No patch background download yet, either 2+ weeks out, I would guess. I think they can hit us with that pretty quick. I don't think they're gonna background download more than a couple days in advance. I'm not sure, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't obsess over it. It's just gonna upset me. And I'm just gonna get stressed out more. Why would you want to extend the raid lockout? If I was able to share my lockout with my alt so that they could skip ahead to Yogg and then kill him, that's why I would want to keep the lockout. If I can't figure out how to do that, then I wouldn't want to worry about it. But we did something similar with ICC. When I was farming Invincible, I had a raid lockout on this character that I just kept extending, and then I would share it to my alts one at a time, so every week I could take like 10 characters through, just kill the Lich King, and not have to re-clear the raid constantly. How do you get more HP in a max level? You get more gear. HP just comes with gear. In the next patch, your Azurite level will also play into it because you're going to unlock stamina uploads on your, stamina upgrades on your Heart of Azeroth little progression thing. So that'll do that. I'm just glad I didn't bug out Thorim. I have every time I did this, I used to either get myself stunned or, like, forget to jump down. I've finally figured it out. I'm good now. It's all okay. What you gonna play in Classic? I am thinking a dwarf priest. A dwarf priest who's gonna be like a shadow priest, but I guess if my friends need me to heal, I can try it. But I want to be a dwarf shadow priest. I can see some big frame drops. Why am I in such slow motion? What's up? My game is okay. How is my computer doing? I'm gonna check things out. It looks like does the stream look okay to you guys? It must not. My encoder is freaking out. This looks fine. That looks fine. Hello Hazel. Hi Julius. Best gold making in your opinion? Whichever one is fun for you. Auction house flipping. I mean, it depends. Like, it depends on what your skill set is. The best gold making is doing gold carries for, like, mythic raids in arena. Those are, like, if you can carry people for gold, you know, not money, that's not in the rules, but if you can do gold carries, those are technically game legal. And that's the fastest way to make gold. Assuming that you are not part of a mythic raid that can carry people, or you are not a multi-rank 1 gladiator that can carry people, then you're looking at, like, auction house flipping, crafting, farming. People transfer pets cross-realm, like they'll buy pets on cheap realms and then sell them on realms that are expensive. People make a lot of gold doing that. There's a lot of things you can try. Okay on our end? Okay. I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe it's my brain. Maybe I'm just losing it. I might be just not okay. Playing a short priest in Classic? That's so unlike you, right? I probably would have been a gnome priest, but of course you cannot be a gnome priest in Classic. Gnomes can't be that many things in Classic. Hi Hazel, how's Ulduar going for you? Doing okay. We're going to find out whether or not I'm able to lock out share. That's going to make a big difference in how fun this, or at least how quick this grind is going to go. Although, to be honest with you, I'm not in any big hurry to be done with Ulduar, because once I'm done with Ulduar, then we're moving on to Siege of Orgrimmar, and that's going to be a whole thing. I am stuck in a bush. Okay, where? Freya! Freya! There she is. There she is. Here you can make some gold and golden shower. Looked fine. Looked bad when your camera was stuck in mist. Particle effects? Interesting. 120 makes me angry when I play on it. If it makes you angry, you should probably stop. Games are for fun. If you're engaging in your hobby and you're just, like, furious, then you should probably find something that helps relax you, because, you know, work and life are stressful enough. You don't want to introduce that kind of stress into your leisure time. You want that to be for you. Looks fine now. I think there was a lag spike. Okay. Which bosses do you not need to do for Ulduar? Anything to make this run faster for me would be a huge help. My understanding is that you don't need to do Razor Scale or Ignis, and I think those are the only ones you can skip. I think, because you still have to do all of the Watchers, and you have to do Mimiron to get the gate to open to go to Yogg, because Yogg is the one that drops the boss. So I think you can skip Ignis and Razor Scale, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm new to this run. Correct me if I'm wrong, but, and I guess you can probably skip Cat Lady. I don't know about all that. She's around. Can you skip Cat Lady or not? Like, there she is. I haven't killed her yet. She's not hard to kill. She's in the area. Love the lip color. Thanks, Erfin. Is it gaming time? What do you mean? Oceanic realms are pretty dead unless you're Alliance. Gold making is tough. Yeah, I mean, yeah. High pop and low pop servers have their own different advantages. I always preferred like a nice medium pop. I want it to be alive, but not like filled with competition. So I'm heading for the teleporter. Mimiron is a watcher. Okay. You have to do Razor Scale. I don't think that's true because I did not do him in my last run. And as long as you can get to Yogg, you're fine. Like, it's not like killing Razor Scale is going to add Mimiron to the loot table. So it's just a matter of unlocking the gate. And I'm pretty sure that, okay, no, it looks like in order to unlock the port, I'm gonna need to kill Cat Lady? Maybe? If you skip Cat Lady, the close teleporter doesn't unlock. I see. Okay, well, I want the close teleporter, so I guess I'm gonna kill Cat Lady, even though this is probably more time than it's worth, but we'll see. It's fine. Iron Council and Algalon. Algalon. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. No, Algalon. Algalon. Am I dumb? I am dumb. Where's Algalon? I've never killed him before. I didn't even know about that boss. Have I killed him before? Have I done this? Wow, what am I doing with my life? Oh well. Victoria, thanks for the super chat. How did you do the medium rare achievement? So I have stream footage of that, so you can see it in real time. It was like a couple of streams ago, but the footage is on YouTube. But basically, I took off all my gear and then started the encounter and just waited for a while until like all the dwarves had spawned essentially. And then I activated the harpoons because they were repaired by then. Boss came down. I hit him with my weapon a couple times, but no gear on because you don't want to one-shot him. So I just smacked him with my staff a couple times. Just naked gnome, just a staff. 2 or 3 hits took him down to 50%, at which point he came down, or he like started breathing, and then I just aggroed the dwarves, dragged them in front of him so that his breath killed all the dwarves. No problem. Pretty straightforward. Easier than it sounds. Kill Memoron. We're going there. We're going. Hope Heart of Azeroth disappears. Hate this system. It's probably just it's a BFA thing. Like it or not, it's not coming with us. There we go. Close teleport. That's the stuff. Oh, the one in front of Freya's door. Oh well. Algalon is on the far right. Like, far right. Oh well, it doesn't matter. We don't need him, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. We're fine. You have more patience than I do. 1 Ulduar run and I'm done for weeks. I was like that for a long time. I put this run off for a very long time. It's only because my next best option is Siege. I've gotten really lucky. I'm complaining at how lucky I've gotten that's the next best one that I have left because I don't want to start running Warlords raids yet. I want to finish Moppin earlier, which leaves this one and it leaves Siege. Let's see. Do you like the Horde? I have some Horde characters. I play them now and then. I'm definitely Alliance, though. I don't want to mislead anybody. I'm definitely for the Alliance. We got blue all over the place out here. There's no way to speed this up, right? This is just going to take as long as it's going to take. Still lockout share with Ulduar. I'm going to give it a go. I don't know exactly the details, but I'm going to look it up and do my best. My plan is to kill Mim and then probably try and lock out share from there. I'm not too worried about clearing Vezax. He's like fairly incidental. He doesn't take a lot of extra time. So I don't mind doing that one. But get here and then see if we can do that. Look cute. Looks like you got a date with your band later. And my men's cut BFA t-shirt and lounge plants. Yeah. This is some weekday morning gaming attire. Favorite mount that I don't have? Probably Hive Mind. I still haven't done that yet. It's not that I don't want to or that I can't. It's just that I haven't gotten around to it yet. Algalon's room is super pretty. I want to be bored, but my friends say they will disown me. What do I say or do? I think you play Alliance. Like, what are you even gonna do on a faction if you don't know anybody that's playing it? WoW's all about playing with your crew if you have one. Grinding Elegon right now. Keep getting comment. At least you can sell those. Do they still sell well on your server? The world globe is neat to expect after all this. Which region do you play? I play North America. NA. Look at this big old battle bot. You almost done, buddy? Still trying for Jaina's mount. I'll farm that in like another 2 expansions. I have not been, well, Jaina's mount is mythic. I'm not doing mythic. I'm not a mythic raider. But Gmod, which drops like Gmod is Mecha Torque on normal and heroic, but Jaina on LFR, and that's something I'm gonna farm in 2 or 3 expansions once I can run 10 characters through it in a stream. I'm not too stressed about doing that right away. So I'm gonna look up now and see what my plan is. I'm gonna figure out a plan. as to how I'm going to attempt to share this lockout. So I'm going to look up, let's see. And just come up with a thing to try that I know the details of. And then if that doesn't work, I can try different things. But there's no difficulty switching here. And there's no raid size switching here either. So it's going to need to be something that works since they changed that. Alright, if you have a tune with a lockout, do the following. Okay, I see steps. Tune with a lockout makes the group stays out of the instance. So I'm going to get out of the instance. I'm going to port back to Stormwind. And then I'll make my group for myself. So this group, I'm going to make a group. I'm going to apply to it myself. I am not intending to have anybody else in this group. Please do not. Actually, no, you can't apply for it because it's not auto accept. Never mind. I was going to have to give a whole speech about how I was going to have to kick people if they joined, but I don't have to accept you. We're good. We're good. Saw Gmod drop a dozen times in the first 2 weeks and never again. One of my guildies has it, and aside from that, I've barely seen it. I think it's pretty rare. Blizzard is thinking about merging EU and US servers. Where on earth did you hear that? Why would they do that? That would be weird. It's like, hey, who wants some lag? Oh, man. Okay. So, I'm gonna make my group, pre-made custom, just for me. And then I'm going to log out and into my first character. And apply. See if this works. Post the guy that's in the secret Discord. I'm working off a Wowhead comment right now that I'm going to give a try. If that fails, then I'll look for the secret finding thing. I will say that I think I have chat set up so you can't post links in chat. So now I'm going to log back over. I'm just curious to see if this works. This is a learning experience. So I'm going to log back on this, accept the application. And then I'm going to convert to raid. Okay, I need to enter the instance before I get leader. So I should have already moved my character out. I'm going to see if this works. But I think I may not be able to get my priest out there fast enough. I might have to try this again. This guide says I need to enter Ulduar before leader switches over, which it will do after a certain amount of time. So if I don't make the timer, I'm just going to leave group and set this up again, which should be no problem. Pirate Week again? Oh, is it? That'll be something I can do. Hang on. How long do I have to accept that invite, actually? Can I just let that sit there for a little bit? That'll give me something to do on afternoon streams, because I'm streaming Wednesday, like tomorrow and Thursday afternoon, starting at 3. I'll be streaming on Twitch, and I need something to do. I was gonna do 3s, but then I finished all that. I guess I could still queue, but I finished my Vicious Net grind, so I don't need to do that anymore. So I could definitely do some more island grinding, although it does feel really gross to try an island grind. I don't know how long I have to accept this. I don't have a timer anywhere on my screen. It would feel really gross to island... Oh, no. Missed it. Oh, well. Let's head back out there. I'll get to the raid entrance, and then I'll figure it out. We'll try it again. Feels really gross to island grind when my neck is capped. I guess I could do it in an alt. What do you think 9.0 will be about? Probably Old Gods. I think that they have settled into a rhythm of introducing the next expansion story like halfway through the first expansion, or at least leaning into it. And I think that the most obvious target of that is Old Gods. I think next expansion will be an Old God expansion. We'll see, though. I could be wrong. Made the stream. Welcome, John. Park your alt to Ulduar. That's going to be the plan. If this works out to be, like, my new thing, I'm going to take every alt that I can, at least the Alliance ones, and park them all, like, right outside the entrance. Let's see. You like Asmongold? Honestly, I don't really watch a lot of Asmongold. I don't watch enough to form a solid opinion. No, that mount does not fly. You're right. The island drop Quillen does not fly. Can't figure out how to unlock the islands for my alts. So, you need Flynn to be at the table. So what if you have not started Proudmoore? If you have not started Tiergard Sound questing, pick that up from the board and, like, turn in the first quest that's just, like, in Borealis. And then I think at that point, Flynn will move to the table and you can do, at that point, Flynn will move to the table and you can do the normal thing. When's your next classic stream? So maybe this week. It's going to depend. They're doing some kind of a stress test. So if the servers are a mess, then I'm not going to bother. But if I can get in either tomorrow or Thursday afternoon, I might do a classic stream on Twitch. Need help with getting your character in the group? No, I think I can do it. I think I can do it solo. Oh, the unlock that happens allowing the treasure mount to drop. What do you mean? The unlock that happens allowing the treasure mount to drop. I don't understand. Those posters you have the expansion are cool. Where do you get them? I got those from the Blizzard Gear store, but they don't sell them anymore, unfortunately. I can fly Northrend. I just don't want to. Lazy. Oh, man. I wanted to read chat. Okay, so we're going to head out to the entrance. Joker's so cute in the itty bitty kitty bed. I think he must like the support. I kind of understand. There's something very comforting about just being kind of like squished up in a small bed like that. Something real nice about it. So I'm gonna get right out to the entrance. And then, is the group still up, or am I going to have to go relist it? The group is still up. So I'm going to get up here, and I'm going to apply. Make sure I don't accidentally walk into Halls of Lightning. That would be bad. And I just want to see if this is going to work. It should. Somebody said it was working as of 22 days ago, so it should work. So I'm going to sign up. And then we're going to log over. And this is going to take 20 seconds, so that's fine. Stress test tomorrow? Yeah, that would be, like, Wednesday was originally going to be my classic stream day. And then I decided that Monday would be a good one because that's, like, the last day before lockout. Like, on a Monday, I will have done pretty much everything that I wanted to do on Live WoW. So Mondays would make a good classic stream day. But I didn't want to stream AV stress test. That's just not fun. Not for me. Oh, the treasure map. Oh, the treasure map is okay, the treasure map is 120. That is a 120 thing. That's a world quest that won't happen until 120. Comfort of a weighted blanket? Exactly. Okay. So now we invite, and then we convert to raid. Oh, no, it's still a raid. Okay, hopefully that's okay. So it's a raid. And we're going to log back out, log back in over here. Enter the instance before you get leader. Accept. So I've accepted. I'm in the group. I am not the leader, so I enter the instance. Kill the last boss. Exit, and then leave the group and don't kick the original. Okay. So we're going to try this and see if it preserves the lockout. So we're going to port ahead to the last boss, or at least pretty close. Because it looks like, if I look at the map, it looks like I have gotten the lockout. Those bosses are defeated, so I don't have to kill them again. We go to the teleporter, and then, what's the closest one? Conservatory of Life or Shattered Walkway? Conservatory is pretty close, because we're just heading to Yogg. So we go down this way. I also didn't kill Vezex, but like I said, he's just like in the way anyways. It doesn't really matter. I'm sure I can go back and kill him if I really want to clean up the runtime on these runs. But if this works, this isn't so bad. This is fine. I can do this 10 times a week until the mount drops anyways. I can handle this raid lockout, especially like once I get all my characters set up and parked outside the raid. This is going to be actually not too bad. Okay. I probably could have cleared all this. You can clear right up to Yogg. There's nothing wrong with that. I was just lazy about it. I have not seen Escape the Night. I've heard about it. Can't host you via YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's definitely missing some key features that Twitch has on it. No question about that. The title is not spelled correctly. My OCD is flipping. Oh no, let's see. Ulduar mount runs. Ulduar. Is there an extra L? Yeah, there is. Okay, there you go. That should update. I got you. At least as far as the stream title goes. Hang on. Okay, it's around the corner. I continue to hold fast to my refusal to rearrange the posters because the posters are in a specific order. On the back, we have Warlords, Miss, and Cataclysm. Cata was my favorite expansion, and then Warlords and Miss were the two expansions that I was YouTubing in, so they're meaningful to me. And I don't have a Wrath one because I don't have a Wrath poster. That's the one. I think they were either sold out or it was full price when the rest of them were on sale when I bought them, so I didn't buy it. And I am missing that for my collection, and that's perfectly okay. Wait for leader before you kill the boss. So this guide is saying kill the boss and then wait until leader before I leave the group. But I'm leader now anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't think I would be able to get to Yogg and kill him before lead passes over. I just have to get into the raid before lead passes over. That's my understanding. I'm still figuring this out. We learning. But yeah, don't mind that. That's fine. Also, this will let me farm the Mog, the Vezax Mog, on any characters I'm doing this on. Not mad about that. Although, I guess if there's a teleporter here, then I really should clear up to this on my main lockout character just so that I can scooch all the way up to here and have a faster run. Ulduar. YouTube notifies me when Hazel streams. How do you turn that on in Twitch? I know you can. I know you can, and people say that it's better. There must be an option somewhere on the page. There must be an option somewhere either on the channel page or in your own Twitch notification settings. I really wish I knew exactly where it was to tell you. That would make me a more helpful person right now. Oh, man. Why do you need to log out before joining the group? I have to log back over to accept my own invite. So the mount used to drop only on 25 men, but they actually merged the 10 and 25 man difficulties. So it's like a flex difficulty. They did that when they added the Ulduar time walking raid. So there is no way for me to be in here by myself and have it be 25, but the mount does drop. On both difficulties. I think that's my fault. I think I did something wrong. I think I stood in a cloud. Let's see. Oh, now I'm outside. Okay. I'm just gonna get up and refill my water. Let's full screen dog cam and I'll be just, I'm just gonna be right back. What happened? I think I stood in a cloud. Joker's pause. He's being sassy. Is he crossing his legs? Yeah, he's a sassy boy. He's pretty fancy. Watch your streams on a second screen. Just enjoy listening to you. Aw. Thanks, Leonard. Yeah, replenished the water. Important to stay hydrated, folks. So I think what I need to do here is leave the group. I think I might have messed up my lockout. I'm going to leave the group and see what the lockout looks like on my mage. Because I didn't actually kill Yogg, if it did update the lockout, that's actually kind of okay. So I currently have... Oh, I am in the instance. Oh, I thought it was outside. Oops. Alright, well, it's fine. Whatever. Let's just figure out what I've done. It's going to be okay. This was always going to be kind of like a learning and exploratory week. I know that we're not getting through like the most ever attempts at Yogg, but if I can really nail down exactly how I want to do this, it will make it faster for subsequent weeks. So, not stressed. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, that might be a problem. Let's find out. I'm just going to go reset my group. Glitch like that's a little frustrating. Oh, man. I just need to stretch. Your dog is so beautiful. Thank you. We're going to be here all day. No, we're not. I have some other stuff to do later. I can't stream all day. Lockout thing is too tricky. I'm just new at it. I don't think lockout sharing is hard. I think that I am just clarifying in my own brain the details of it. And once I've figured it out, it'll be fine. We're just learning. It's okay. You don't everything doesn't have to go perfectly the first time. I was watching a blank Twitch stream for an hour before I realized you were on YouTube today. I need to make a graphic of the schedule and post it. I just want to make sure that I'm not like with the patch launch. If I end up being busy with videos, I'd hate to like really publicize the schedule before I'm ready to commit to it for a while. I don't know. It's going well so far. It's going well so far. Alright, so this character's lockout continues to be the same. Continues to be the same. So it did not get updated, so that's a good sign. Let's make a group. Pre-made group. Custom. Start a group. Boo. Try this again. I do need 2 of the 4 rep mounts still. That is true. The Mage Mog is cool. I think she's wearing the Amaranthine set. I'd have to double check. I think that's Timeless Isle stuff. Stepped in a crack and fell through the floor. If I had just died, then I would have been like, oh, I did a mechanic wrong, because I know I'm not super familiar with Yogg. I've killed him before, but I know there's things that I'm not supposed to do that I've just gotten lucky with before. But because of like the weird graphics of where I ended up, that was just a little extra confusing for me. So I'm going to sign up and log back over. Coming up 1 in the mornings, so I'm heading off to rest. Have a good night, James. Good luck with Ulduar runs. You're gonna need it. Imagine if I go through all of this effort to set up lockout sharing, and then the very first time we kill him, we get them out. What a day that would be. Looking good. Thanks, Cheshire Cat. Kick my lockout tune as soon as I got leader in Ulduar. I'm just... So for the first time, I'm just gonna follow the guide I'm reading off of, like, word for word, because it's a recent one, and because I don't know how the addition of Time Walking Ulduar may have changed the requirements needed to lockout share for it. So I'm basically... I want to do that very systemically. If I just try a bunch of stuff in a random order, I'm going to forget what I've already tried. So I'm going to try this one thing, and if this does not work, then I will make an adjustment to it and then try the next thing. I just want to be clear with myself on what I have and have not tried. So invite, convert to raid, log out. What I'm interested in is how this is going to affect my priest lockout, because she did kill Vezax. She has a weird lockout where she's killed Vezax, but not anything else. My laziness may have bit me in the butt here. Accept the invite. I enter the raid before I get lead. Anyone remember when Stitches actually roamed Duskwood and wrecked you the day he found you? I remember the mob roaming around, but I played after it was beyond danger of getting wrecked. So now we're back in. Good start. Current lockout. Same one. Let's see what I can do in the teleporter. The conservatory is the closest port, right? Maybe not. We're gonna run back to Yogg. See if we can get him. I'm coming for you. I am a tiny shadow gnome, and you will not best me again. I mean, he might. He very much might. Any of the Legion Karazhan mounts. I have the Smoldering Ember Worm, the challenge run mount, the timed run mount, but I do not have Midnight, and I've decided I'm not going to farm that for at least another expansion. When, I'm going to farm it once Legacy Loot Mode kicks in for that dungeon, so like another expansion. Howdy folks, how goes it? Hope everyone's doing well. Back to YouTube, Twitch not doing it for me. I'm doing both. I'm doing both for now. I stream Sunday, Monday, Twitch, Tuesday, YouTube, Wednesday, Thursday, Twitch, Friday, YouTube, and Saturday, I'm taking the day off. That is my current plan. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to post that. I need to make a graphic and post it on Twitter and Discord and also probably pin it to my YouTube channel page. Just to make sure that we're clear for now. For now. See, this time, we're going. We're going. So, I didn't see that port on the list. I don't know what the port that's right in front of Yogg is called. I don't know what that one's called. Hazel, a full-time streamer? Indeed. Although I am also doing YouTube. I'm not giving up on YouTube. I'm going to try and do both. How you doing, Hero? How you been? Took me a year and a half with 5 ults to get this mount. Oh, man. Okay. So, Vezdex. Now, this is interesting. I killed him. I am locked out to him. But he's back up. So, I think that I won't get loot when I kill him. I think that I won't get loot. But I do still need to kill him to get the door open. That's interesting. We're playing with forces that we are not intended to play with, probably. But that's okay. Yeah, so I can't open that, and that's fine, because the door opened. So, the only thing that remains to be seen is, can I kill Yogg? What is this called? Prison of Yogg-Saron. Okay, that was definitely not on the list, unless I was confused. I might be. I'm missing a little bit of sleep, but Prison of Yogg-Saron, that's what we're looking for. I'll have to update the Mage's Lockout. If this works, I'm going to update the Mage's Lockout so she can skip right there. Okay, so I know I need to kill the ads. I thought I was doing that last time. Maybe I wasn't. I'm not going to stand in any clouds. I know that's bad. I'm paying attention. I am not reading chat. I'm ignoring chat. I'm ignoring whatever my wrist is trying to tell me. It's 10 a.m., so it probably just wants me to dose CO2 to the aquariums. One thing at a time. Everything's okay. I'm okay. We're all right. She looks like she's struggling. She looks like she's having a rough day. I wonder if I just fell through the world. I wonder if I just stood somewhere weird and fell through the world. I swear I've done this before. I've killed this boss like 4 or 5 times this week. Just off stream getting a hang for the run. Although obviously not a hang for the lockout sharing, but still. I don't know why all these ominous clouds are boiling. I didn't touch them. I'm good. I'm afraid to step on cracks. Maybe I should start jumping over the cracks in the floor. It was around here. I don't trust that spot. Alright, at least it's just one then. Tuesdays, man. I would prefer to be back in bed. Maybe with like a nice book. We got portals. We got portals. I'm not usually one to hope for a mount to drop early. I'm more of just like, kill it as many times as you can and see what happens. But it would quite make my day if we got this early. It would be a very nice thing to have today. Head back in. Kill the brain. It's okay, we're learning. We're learning. And then we're back out. And we kill Yogg. And then we're gonna loot him. His chest is gonna appear over here. Zach, thanks for the super chat. This is my first super chat. Watch it drop first try. That would be a day. We did it. We got there. We got there. I did read a little chat. It did help out. Okay. Oh man. So one thing actually that I'm remembering now that I see this about this run is that Rarity did not get the memo that it can drop on 10-man mode as of the time walking change. So Rarity is not counting my attempts. Oh no, never mind. It is. Never mind. I lied. Rarity is counting my attempts. That was attempt number 11. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. So now that I'm leader, I want to leave the group and the instance. I don't know in what order. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to leave the instance. I guess I would just leave the group and like log out on the other characters because I'd want them to stay pretty near the area. Oh man. It's official. Rise drops on the 25th. Did they post something? Let's see. MMO. I'm waiting for the news. It's official. Rise arrives June 25th. Boom. I called it. I also called a bunch of other dates, but I eventually called the right one. So I'm saying that I called it. Thank God we have a date. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Leaving party. So we did it. I'm going to go back on my mage before we do more, because we can do more now. Before we do more, I'm going to set up for a little bit more. I'm going to go back on the mage. I'm going to clean up the lockout. I'm basically going to clear the rest of it up until Yogg, but not to Yogg. Lockout sharing does work, confirmed. Lockout sharing does work. It has been confirmed. You can go check the front page of MMO Champion. You can check the Warcraft devs Twitter. They did tweet. It's happening. They heard Hazel said it can't be July and they listened. Oh, good. Good. I should feel happy now. This is my happy feeling. I feel ready. I'm ready. Oh, yeah. I'm going to finish the add-on videos and I'm just going to start raid guides. I got to get them done. Gotta get them done. Love the lipstick. Thank you. 25th of June. June 25th. Today is the 18th. 1 week from today. You have 1 week left of patch 8.1.5. If you are trying to do a Mythic Plus achievement, you are trying to get a Battle for Azeroth Season 2 Vicious Mount, do that this week. This is your last chance. Also, I believe last chance on... Actually, I don't know for sure. Is it last chance on Ahead of the Curve for Crucible of Storms, or does that expire... Does that expire when the patch comes out, or does that expire when the next raid comes out? Either way, it's coming up soon, so get that done. Get that done. Kitty, what's up? I thought I heard it meow. Waiting for Volpera. That's probably going to be at least another patch away. That's probably a ways. Oh boy. Want to level more alts before raid 2? YouTube videos as well. What about YouTube videos? What about it? Day before my birthday. Congrats. Is that a puppy in a pocket? How cute. That is my dog. His name is Joker. Let me zoom in on him a little bit. His name is Joker. He is an Alaskan Kleekai. So he is a grown-up puppy. He is 8 years old. He's an old grumpy man. But he is puppy-sized. He's like 12, 13 pounds, something like that. Let's zoom in on him a little bit. And then pan and tilt. And now that I've done this, he's going to switch beds. He has like a couple of options there, and he can never pick one. There we go. Puppy camp. Okay. I am flying into a mountain. This way. This way. All of my alts are item level 390 with 40 plus Azurite levels. Feel like they're in a good spot. That'll be just fine. You are A-okay. No problem. I suddenly feel pressured now that there's a date. There's not that many things that are going away with the patch, so it's not that big of a stretch. It's mostly just, like, if you're trying to get, like, a PvP elite set, that's going away. That's, like, one of the things that's actually going away. Those are specific to the season. The Vicious mount is temporarily going away. It'll be added to the mount vendors at some point, but probably after this expansion. So it's your last chance for a little while to get the Vicious Black Warsaber. What else? Where is the announcement? Warcraft Dev's Twitter. Does this mean we'll have a late Hazel stream next week for patch drop? Tuesday, 25th. Maybe. Maybe. I might do... Maybe. I have a doctor's appointment the day before, and I may or may not be recovered in time. It's going to depend on how my condition is, as some people say. But I'm going to try. Let's see. Get your Season 2 Glad mounts. Easy push right now. Oh, I don't think that's in the cards for me. I'm happy to just get 2.2. I got my Elite Cloak Mog. I finished the Elite set of my Druid, so that's good enough for me. YouTube videos takes too long to make, am I right? I think it's all my fault. I think I'm just super in my head. Like, I had been working on this video that should have been out a week ago, and it would have been fine. It would have been done, except that I kept like editing it and just like hating it. And then I would like put it down for a few days, and then I come back to it, and then it's actually fine. There's actually nothing wrong with it. And then I work on it, and then I hate it again, and then I put it down and get frustrated, and I come back, and it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just like can't deal with my own brain. So I'm gonna finish it today, like it or not, and put it out, and then I'm just moving on to raid guides. Dungeon guides, raid guides. Mechagon first, and then the raid guides, and I just want to have those done before the raid. Okay, so I'm going to clear up until the teleporter so that hopefully lockout sharing characters can port right to the Prison of Yogg-Saron. Exactly when my game time runs out. Oh no! Grinding Zandalar rep, added Ulduar to the list because of the possibility of them being allied. There's also, Isn't there a pet for Voldenite rep? Maybe I'm confused. I'm just like Joker, old, grumpy, and sleeps in a cat bed. Look at him though. Look at him just like oozing out of it. He gets all like tucked in when he's going to sleep, and then he falls asleep and he stretches out once he's asleep, and he'll just like ooze over the side of the bed onto the floor. It's so cute. Waiting for an Eternal Palace guide. The raid's not out yet. It's not even here yet. It's gonna be okay. There's time for everything. I'm fine. Oh, I can't blame anybody but myself. I just have poor time management skills. How do you grind elite sets? So you unlock different parts of the appearances at different ratings. So once you get to, I don't remember exactly what the thresholds are, but I know that at 1800 you've unlocked everything except the cloak, and 2100 is when you get the cloak. So 2100 is the complete set. But if you can get to 1800, you have functionally most of it. And I think some parts of it come earlier than that. I just don't know which parts. Any new dungeons in Nazjatar? There are no dungeons in Nazjatar, but there is one new dungeon in the patch located in Mechagon. It's called Operation Mechagon. It is an 8-boss mega dungeon, so it will be available on Mythic difficulty only at first. It will not be available on Heroic or Mythic Plus until a later patch when they're going to split it into 2. Liquid Doggy. Can't remember the last time I sat in a video that long. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's for the best. There's some videos that I've sat on and then made changes to after taking a fresh look at them that I'm confident were important to the video. I would rather put it out when I'm happy with it than put it out and feel like I've just failed the world. But there's a limit. There's a limit to that. Or there should be anyways. So, loot that. That's fine. And then I'm just going to make sure that this is good. And I'm going to get back out and lockout share one more time. So if that method worked, I'm sticking to exactly what I did before because it seemed fine. All right. We got to teleport. I am getting out of here. And I'm going to, before I list the group or anything, I'm going to run my next character out there. Are you going to react to the new video WoW puts out for the new patch? I don't know. I might be done with reaction videos. I feel so weird doing them. One-woman show. It is a one-woman show. That is true. I do not have a team. I do not have a manager. I do not have an editor. I do not have a publicist. I have just me and my cat, and honestly, the cat sleeps most of the time. Webcam bit smaller today? Nope. I know it's the same because it's set up to, there's like a drop shadow underneath it, and that's a separate element in OBS. So if the camera was smaller, there would be like a big black square. Okay, let's get another character out to Ulduar and try for Mimiron's head with a lockout share. Are you one of the YouTubers that needs it to be perfect or just good enough before you put it out? Depends on what the video is and how close I am to crying when I'm editing it. Depends on how emotional I am. I want it to be, I don't need it to be perfect, because if I needed it to be perfect, I would never put anything out, but I will hold on to it until I'm happy with it. Oh, the trailer dropped? Gonna watch it now. Now should our trailer up? I can't watch the trailer on stream. You can't watch YouTube videos on YouTube streams. They'll get you for that. You can do it on Twitch streams, but not YouTube streams. I might make a video. I don't know. You can still lock out share between alts. We did make it work. We have successfully done it. Also, look at my pretty tiger. No matter what happens, I still ground this out yesterday. Shout out to my boys, Flabby and Rostam, for queuing with me and also being much better than me. Look, I even got my 2.2. I feel so fancy. Oh, I have a weekly chest, actually. I have gear. Let's go get my gear. I have a weekly PvP chest. Oh boy, pirates are out on islands. I heard there's an awful lot happening this week. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. Okay, so I need advice. This is what I love about streaming, is you guys actually give really good advice. So what are your favorite methods for not necessarily time management, but like if you're being overwhelmed by a bunch of different competing priorities and tasks, how do you manage that to avoid just giving up and hiding in a corner? I am prone to getting overwhelmed and then getting nothing done, or just getting so stressed that I'm being less productive, which makes the problem worse. I know all about the strategies of breaking it all down into pieces and then just focusing on one little piece at a time. I'm aware of that. It just hasn't been working for me yet. What do you guys do? Do you guys use planners? Do you guys use bullet journals? I have a legal pad that I just like write stuff out on. And that kind of sort of worked for a long time, but it hasn't been working lately. Getting the hype train, love the trailer. Getting kitty snuggles. WoW Pro with cool stuff. Oh, with the PvP stuff? It does feel really good to play. It was actually really fun. I'm convinced that I'm actually not good at PvP, but we kind of win because I'm so bad. Like, I make some good plays because I'm not clueless. I do fine. I do make the occasional good decision. But I also make some really stupid decisions because I'm just following my heart. And because they're so random, they're unexpected at certain ratings, and people don't know what to do with them, and it throws people off guard. And I swear we win once in a while because I just did something really aggro or just really random, and it worked out. I'm convinced. Ooh, 415 shoulders. Look at that upgrade. Are they good though? Leather spalders. Ooh, waking dream. Oh, the traits aren't good. I need grove tending. I'll look at it later. I'll ask my friend later. Okay. We're heading out to Ulduar. I get for my next cap, I get 400 helmets, so that'll be something. At least with those ones you can pick. Also, apparently Azurite traits available. That's nice. I'm gonna ask my friend about that too. I don't know what the good PvP Azurite traits are. I wish they would just can the whole system. I hate the whole concept of gearing up for PvP for rated arena. I wish it was just a level playing field. Let people gear up to stomp each other in world PvP and unrated battlegrounds and skirmishes, but like either take PvP completely out and just use a template, or take PvP gear completely out and just use a template, or add a vendor. Just add a vendor. It would solve so many problems. I know it's not elegant, but it would fix a lot of issues that are happening right now. Ulduar. We're going to Ulduar. I budget meltdown time into my schedule. That's actually so I know that one of my main problems is that the way that I cope with stress stresses me out more. My immediate stress coping mechanism is to completely tune it out and numb myself with media consumption, with like social media and news. Like I'll check news sites, I'll check news apps, I'll like scroll Twitter or whatever. And I know for a fact that makes it worse. I know it does not de-stress me at all. It just kills time and stresses me out more. It's like the worst thing I could do. But I still do it. I haven't set up any good habits of better coping mechanisms. I know what all the better coping mechanisms are. I know I should be like breathing deeply and doing yoga and meditating and like going outside and exercising and like eating good food. And these are all great ideas and I try, but oh my gosh, I don't know. It's hard. I started using a pullet journal. I know that's probably just a typo, but a pullet is a like a young female chicken, and I'm just imagining like the sickest chicken themed journal. Maybe it is a chicken journal. Plan my day-to-day life in detail and give myself time slots for every task, and if it's not done, I still move on to the next. So I've done lots of variants of like scheduling out my time, being like this hour, sometimes I just go this hour is for video work, or sometimes I go this hour is for editing, and this hour is for scripts, and this hour is for voiceovers, and like I do that, and I have not been able to stick to it. I take a long bubble bath and do nothing at all. I have a clear mind to do future tasks. I do love bubble baths as a thinking place. The bath is the one place that I can really think and like plan my future. I know that sounds weird, but like I regularly do like bubble baths to think about my life and what I want from it. That's the best time to think for me. A passion planner, a monthly and a daily place to plan. So my theory about my current setup is I have the legal pad for daily. I have a calendar on my wall where I put out monthly things. And I also have a big like 40-inch whiteboard that has like my stream schedule on it. It has like a list of upcoming videos. I've tried a lot of stuff. And I think the problem is it's not that the things I'm trying are wrong. It's something about the way I'm approaching them. So just trying different things won't necessarily help me. Anya, thank you for the super chat. They had PvP vendors, but no one could find them. Yeah, apparently. Apparently. Oh, man. 8.2, yes, coming out next week. There's apparently a new trailer. If enough people want it, I'll do a reaction video. Because those are fairly quick to do, and I should get some more video content out this week. Oh, man. Once you break it down into pieces, prioritize. You won't get everything done, but that gets done what's most important to you. Okay. I think I need a way to break it all down into pieces and then somehow block out all of the pieces I'm not working on. Because I am very prone to looking at a big list and going, oh no, and then just hyperventilating and getting nothing done. I do that all the time. It's a real concern. Okay, I'm going to get into balance spec. Get the nasty stuff done that you don't want to do first. Do you have a place you can work where you can't access social media? No, I don't. And the problem is that every time I've tried to set up my workspace so I can't access social media on it, because what I do is very connected to social media, it's very hard to do that. I have in the past had Twitter completely blocked on my desktop. I still have Reddit completely blocked on everything because I can't handle Reddit. But it's like if my work was offline and I could just go into a room with no internet and just work on paper, that would be one thing. But it's very hard to detox from bite-sized media when that's what I do for a living. When I get stressed, I put in a racing game. According to Simple Armor, you are only one away from all battle pets. That can't be right. Have your husband set up your schedule. I could never follow something I set up myself. I see where you're coming from with that. And it's funny, we actually had a conversation, not about him setting up my schedule. That would go poorly. But we had a conversation about how I was talking about how I'm not really a natural leader, and I always perform best when I am on a team or just in a role where somebody is overseeing my work, because I want to work extra hard to impress somebody or to be first among a group of people. I'm competitive, but within a structure. I'm not great at creating the structure myself. I can create it, but then I can't stick to it because I'm not accountable to it. But I also do not want to be told what to do if I think I know better. And as far as my channel goes, I am convinced that my strategy is the best thing for me right now. I'm not concerned about my strategy. I'm concerned about my ability to execute it. So what I need is a manager that doesn't tell me what to do, but just make sure I do the things that I already decided I was gonna do. And I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that's a thing. All right, lockout sharing, custom, start a group, oogly boogly boo, listing, oogly boogly boo 1, that works too. Logging out, we can do this. I have it all set up. This should be even faster because we can just port right to Yogg. It'll be really fast. We're going to be able to do this like next week when I have all my characters out here. We're going to be able to just knock out 10 of these in a row. No problem. Boom, 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 done. Yogg will be ours, or Mim's head will be ours in no time. And then we have to do Siege of Orgrimmar. There's no lockout sharing for that. Okay. Bubble baths. Hang on. All right. Pre-made, custom, find a group, apply, log back over. Too many schedules, that would stress me out. Yeah, it might be. I just don't know if I feel like having the daily, monthly, and weekly view is good. I don't know. Bubble baths are a hard place for me to think because I'm busy making bubble beards with my cat. With your cat? Your cat takes bubble baths with you? Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, there's no magical productivity system. You're right. That's a fact that the sooner I accept, the better. There's no like magic piece of information or system or like motivational quote that will turn me into a better person. That does not exist. That's you just have to put in the work yourself. Use sticky notes to constantly remind you on your home screen. Remind me of what? Remind me of specifically what? You should totally do a reaction video. My phone calendar is linked up to my desktop computer, so even when I'm working, I have myself on task for future plans. Color coding. Do your daily list before you sleep. Okay. I've done that before. I used to have a schedule where I would do it the night before. I would do it the night before, and I would go lay in bed and visualize myself tackling my day. I've done that whole thing. I've been down that train. I've had daily visualization sessions of imagining me doing all the work. That also didn't work. I've done phone calendars. I've done Google calendars. I've done iPad app calendars. I've done paper calendars. Create good habits, work on videos at the same time every day. So the problem with that, and I'm not trying to just shoot down everybody's suggestions. These are good suggestions. I appreciate that you're trying to help. I know I need help. I just want to explain the things that I've tried and the issues I've had with them. So I've had that. I've tried being like, okay, I need to set up X, Y, Z time a day. Oh no, I didn't convert to RAID. I need to log back over. I've set up X, Y, Z time per day and be like, I'm going to work on videos like 8 to 6 or 9 to 5 or like whatever. These hours and these hours, I've set up 3-hour chunks. I've set up lunch breaks. I've set up like coffee breaks. I've set up meditation breaks. And when it comes time to do that, things come up during the day or I'm just unfocused during the day and unproductive. And then the day ends and I've gotten like an hour of work done. It's 5 o'clock. And I'm like, well, I either just give up for tomorrow. And I've tried that where I just give up for tomorrow. And then again, I'm unproductive because my brain knows I can get away with it. That if it can just kind of mess around and procrastinate until 5, then I'm off the hook. And then the other option is I just buckle down and do the work after dinner, which is what I end up doing. Almost all of my work has been done between the hours of 5 and midnight, which is not healthy for me. I don't know. Okay. I'm still leader. Convert to RAID. That's an important step. Good habits is important. And it's not easy, and if it was easy, everybody would do it. Our reminders for work all over the apartment. No, they're just in the office. I don't work outside of the office. All of my work is here. I have a list notebook. Make a smaller list? What do you mean? On days that I know I'll be stressed, I plan for the panic attack and the recovery time. I might need to do that for raid guides. I might need to just, like you guys say, schedule in some meltdown time. That might work for me. Putting your phone away. Play soothing music. Completely disconnected from being able to look at your phone. The problem is my soothing music comes from my phone. That's my soothing music player. I don't have a non-device music thing, and I don't think I would set one up. I'm not worried about disconnecting in the bath. I'm fine with putting it down in the bath. The worst part is I'm not even like addicted to any given service. I could easily and have done so walked away from like social media and news sites for long periods of time. I don't need any of them. I'm just feeling like an anxiety. It's just like a self-coping way of numbing myself from freaking out. And it's not, I know it's not healthy. Okay, I'm going to kill the ad on top of the bouncy lady. Come here, ad. Please don't let me fall through the floor. Hither. I command you. Good job. Be gone. All right, that sorts out her. I'm at least really relieved that lockout sharing works. I did not want to have to clear this entire raid 10 times a week. That was not about to happen. And we go through. Tentacles. Tentacles. Portals. I'm so slow. Am I supposed to be this slow? I'm so slow. And he's not in line of sight. I can't walk past her. There's an invisible wall. Is it because I didn't kill all the dudes? Was I supposed to kill more dudes? Uh-oh. This is not my day. Okay, there we go. Past the central chamber. I thought I couldn't see it for some reason. That's my fault. That's my fault. I work online as well. I'm supposed to be working right now. Feel that. Feel that. Okay, there we go. Now we're back out. I'm glad I didn't ruin this. Alright, we killed him. And we're going to open the cache and hope for the best. This is going to be our 12th attempt. No luck, but at least we sorted out the thing. So now we leave the instance. At least the teleport worked. Okay. Making work into a good habit is the best way to go about it, but setting up habits is hard as heck. A digital assistant? I'm just imagining having Siri, like, nag me. Please don't apply to the group. Alright, so I'm going to leave and then set up my next character. Need to learn how to locket share this? I can put together, I shouldn't make promises I can't keep. I should put together a video like I did for the Lich King one that just walks you through it step by step. I've missed something. I missed something. Oh, can you link the guide you're using? I want to use it later. Yeah, it's let's see. It's a comment. It's like the third newest comment on the Mimiron's Head Wowhead page, which I can just put here. I can't link to the comment specifically, but it's the third. If you sort comments by new, it's the third newest one. It's by a user called 2 Hour Roots. 2 Hour Roots. ADHD is pretty common. I don't know if I would benefit from, like, first of all, I don't know if I suffer from ADHD. Hard to say. I know women have difficulties getting diagnosed with it, and often it surfaces later. So it could be a thing, but I don't know. But even if I did have ADHD, I don't know if I would benefit from being diagnosed with it. Because from what I understand, the treatment is cognitive behavioral therapy, which I've already been through. I'm aware of the techniques. I feel like I have a handle on that. And also it's expensive. And amphetamines, and I don't want to mess with that. I don't trust myself with a drug like that. I have no impulse control, so the more I can just completely rule out addictive things from my life, the better. Okay. Getting fragments of the legendary hammer? Yeah, but what do I want with that? What am I gonna do with that? A video on how to locket share Lich King. Gonna have to find this video. Yeah, I made a guide for that. So the only thing that's changed since I made the guide is when I made the guide, auto-accept was still in. So now you just have to accept your own invite like you see me doing on this stream, like logging over to accept it and then logging back. But aside from that, everything else is the same. 8.2 is announced? I saw. I also saw they released the trailer. Change should to will. Changing your word choices is a big step. Probably. Should do that. Rule out addictive things. Plays WoW. Okay. Listen. You're not wrong. But this one's my job. This one is my career. So this one's okay. It's everything else I can't afford to compete with my WoW addiction, is basically what I'm saying. Hazel has a new interest in coffee. Yeah, I'm hard limiting my coffee consumption to 1 cup in the morning. I'm not letting myself make any more. Make a video on how to log out shared dead minds. Does the hosting character have to be in the instance? I believe the hosting character needs to be out of the instance. That's my impression of it. Also, I think I keep hearthing these characters, and I need to leave them out there. Or at least find maybe a place they can hearth to. Is there a nearby inn in the area? Is there like an innkeeper up here? Taken Adderall for 10 years. I have sinus tachycardia. It's not great to take them. I I feel like I would just become dependent on them. Like, not even necessarily in an unaddictive taking more than I need kind of way, but just in a I would not be able to transition back off of them way. And I know that I know that with work and effort and time that I can create habits that will allow me to live the life I want without needing amphetamines. I also know that there's no free lunch with your brain. If you are getting energy from a drug, you are going to experience a crash at some point. Your brain doesn't make, like, even if you're taking, like, there's always going to be a come down. If you have a stimulant like coffee, there's going to be a caffeine crash. Same thing with sugar, same thing with Adderall. And I would rather try and do it without drugs. I've had, what do you call them? Neurotransmitters? I don't know. I've taken stuff before, you know, medically recommended, don't get me wrong. And I would rather try and manage whatever it is that I'm dealing with, which is probably just a normal person brain. I don't think I'm abnormal. I don't think there's anything wrong with me. I need to leave this raid. This isn't right. ADHD meds are helpful. What headset are you using? What's up, Kira? I am using a Bose SoundLink 2. Bose SoundLink 2 over-ear headphones. I like them quite a lot. So I'm going to log back, start the group, log back over, apply, log back over, accept, log back over. It's a lot of logging over. Medication finally helped me function with medical cannabis. A lot of people have been recommending that I try CBD around here because that's, like, it's, first of all, it's legal in Oregon. Second of all, that's the chill part and not the gets you high part because I'm not really interested in getting high. And, I don't know, though. I don't know. Okay. Tip for druid runs, Dreamwalk portal twice. It will pour you outside the instance. Oh, that is a good tip. That is a good one. Boulder Crags Refuge. Storm Peaks. Okay. Write that down. Boulder Crags Refuge. Energy doesn't come from the drug, it still comes from your body. The drug just opens the door. That's my understanding of it. And I should clarify once again, whenever we're talking about stuff like this, I am not a doctor. I do not have any kind of medical education. Please do not take medical advice from a streamer. I'm just guessing. Alright, pre-made, custom, start, oogly boogly 2. What's that? And we'll get into the group. Which character was it? This one. That is water. What's water? This is water? This is water. I had a problem with caffeine. I can drink 5 cups of coffee per day. I know a lot of people like that. I'm very sensitive to it. I have to take it pretty easy on it. My friend used to be on ADHD medicine. It changed his whole personality. I use caffeine instead of meds. Okay. Everybody should listen to the advice of their doctors and, you know, deal with your own situation in the way that you and your medical professional feel are best. And I'm gonna do the same. So now we log back over, accept it, come to Canada, magic brownie for breakfast is the potty good. I use CBD for anxiety. I think my anxiety is very much a byproduct of my, life being a mess. I don't think that I am anxious about irrational things. I've been like that before. I don't think I'm anxious about irrational things. I think I'm anxious about real problems that I've gotten myself into via my own disorganization. And that if I can get myself together enough to feel organized and in control of my own situation. What am I doing? Accepting? If I can get myself organized to the point where I feel in control and okay with my level of output, I feel like that will deal with a lot of the anxiety. I'm not a naturally, well, I'd like to think I'm not a naturally stressed out person. That might be a lie. I don't know. Oh, man. During my last job, I drank 7 cups of coffee a day. That was in the hospital. It was stressful. Oof. Okay. And then I invite. And then I log back over and we're going to head, oh no, invite and then convert to raid. Important step. Don't forget that one. Okay. Priest? I remember when we were doing this on stream for Lich King, even after like months of lockout sharing every single Tuesday morning, I would still mess it up while doing it on stream. I was still incapable of doing the sequence of events correctly to get my lockout shared. I get too easily distracted. I have an instinct, and I'm sure I'm not alone, that like the second I'm waiting for something, such as a login screen or a loading screen, the second I'm waiting for something, I instantly turn to my other monitor or my phone or just like my room to find something else to be distracted by. I can't be bored for like 20 seconds, apparently. Something I'm working on. Doctors have suggested using caffeine to handle ADHD. So an indoor doghouse built out of a fish tank. An indoor doghouse built out of a fish tank. If I had a fish tank that big, you better believe I would have some fish in it. Money is my anxiety trigger. I am aware of the date. We did get that news. Date and apparently a trailer, which I may or may not react to after this. We'll see. Not on stream, but like I might do a video. Just like a little one. No big deal. The only thing that stresses me out is a ton of medical talk. Had to switch to decaf. Coffee gives me anxiety. I do get that if I've had too much. I start out feeling good and feeling energized and capable, but if I overdo it, it turns into a feeling of impending doom. I have to be pretty careful with that. That's why I'm being real easy on the coffee anyways. Okay. I'm going to make sure that when I get into the room, the brain room, I'm going to kill all of the ads before I try and run back towards the brain, even if I can see the brain. I'm going to make sure I do that. I struggled with that last time, and I'm going to improve and not make that mistake again this time. Maybe my problem is just that I've been running Yogg Saron, and all these tentacles are just casting apathy. Maybe it's their fault. I blame Yogg Saron. I think this is an old god issue. I play a Shadow Priest. I should have always known I was going insane. This is not news to anybody. Alright, there we go. Illusion shatters. Central chamber's open. Here we go. Kill the brain. No problem. Oh, why don't you stream on Twitch instead? I stream also on Twitch, just not at the same time. Sunday, Monday, Twitch. Tuesday, YouTube. Wednesday, Thursday, Twitch. Friday, YouTube. Fingers crossed. No luck yet. That's okay. So this character needs to stay outside. What's the fastest way? Like if I log out in here, if I leave the group and log out, it's going to kick me out, right? And then I'll just be outside the entrance. Because some of the characters, I want to, well, I don't know if it's going to be a problem. I'm just going to AFK and let it kick me out. But some of my characters I want to leave in a rested spot because they're not quite 120 yet. So those ones I probably will want to take to the base camp. 8-2 is going to be June 25th, like your jitters on yesterday's stream. Yeah, that was a mistake. I had some shakes. Start up Twitch, react in there, so no video editing will be needed. True. Sometimes the editing's good though. Also, those are really easy edits. Those are really easy edits. That's a real fast edit. Zero keepers, yes. No old gods in WoW. All right, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get up and take a walk. I'll be right back. Look, there's a dog. Look how cute. I'll give him a treat. cat, but yeah, cat gets jealous if you pay attention to the dog, and the dog gets jealous if you pay attention to the cat, which is funny because the dog doesn't really want attention. This is the setting in which he likes it most. He doesn't mind it. He doesn't mind if he's like already laying down and you're just giving him like the neck rubs. Those are okay. But if he thinks there's a chance you're going anywhere. Yeah, he's shedding right now. He's blown his coat. It's that time of year. Oh, man. Kira for stealing the treat. She didn't get it. She looks a little mad actually right now. She's kind of giving me a look. Sometimes if we give one of them a treat, we get another one. Dog cam, best cam. Okay, so I'm gonna get, let's see. I can't do the Horde one because she's Horde. I can't lockout share with that. This is my lockout tune. We've done the priest and the druid and the other priest. So we've done 3 attempts. I'm gonna do 1 more before I go today. So I'm gonna get her out there. They don't need to be Macquarie anymore. I will switch back to game cam once we get there. No worry. Cat's me every time I see food. Just realized how tiny Joker is. He is a little boy. Yeah, he's bigger than the cat, but not by much. And they weigh about the same because Joker is hollow like a bird. And Kitty is not hollow. She's like a slinky. Alright, getting out of here. Let's do doll, Stormwind, doll, and then fly. What breed is the doggo? So cute. He is an Alaskan Kleekai. K-L-E-E-K-A-I, in case you wanted to Google it. They're like huskies, but mini. Although, if I'm just walking in the street and somebody goes, is that a mini husky? I usually just go, yep, keep walking. I feel like not everybody wants to have like a whole conversation about it, and that's essentially what he is. For all intents and purposes, that's what's going on here. Yeah, thick undercoat. Yep, it's completely normal. Huskies do it, Malamutes do it, Kleekais do it. Northern breeds like that, they have like an undercoat and an overcoat, and they blow their undercoat at least once a year, but it seems like it's all the time. They just shed a lot, but right now it's coming off him in like big tufts. Means a lot of vacuuming, but it vacuums up real good. Vacuums up nicely. Telling about our cuties. Mama bear never gets tired of. I think they're good for me. I think that having pets and enjoying their company and taking care of them is a very, very good thing for me or for just anybody that is working through anxiety or depression or, you know, just needs a little bit of grounding. There's something very calming about like knowing like so I'm responsible for them, but I know that I 100% have that under control. I am fully confident that I can meet their needs, and doing so makes me feel like I'm doing well. So when I'm taking care of them, same goes for the fish. When I'm taking care of them, I feel capable. I feel like a loving mom because I just love them so much. And because it's just like, it's nice to have one thing that you know that you have locked down, right? It's nice to succeed at something that you know how to do and that you know is important. And then you start with that victory and then you build on from there. And also it's just good for your soul to like, you know, pet your babies a little bit. Lipsticks? Cool, thanks. We used to just sit and pluck the shed butt fluff. Yeah. It's kind of like popping bubble wrap. Like if you're cuddling with a dog and you're just like pulling out those big tufts of fur that you can see along his side, it's very much a bubble wrap popping kind of thing. As long as you're not pulling too hard and you're only taking fur that's ready to go. It doesn't hurt him at all. I think that when it's from his butt, it kind of tickles. He gets like squirmy, like it tickles, but it doesn't look like it hurts. So sometimes we'll just cuddle up and we'll just both work on getting it. So you get brushes sometimes, but not usually inside if I can help it because it makes a giant cloud of hair that is very difficult to clean up. So ideally you brush him outside. If I had a yard, I would just brush him in the yard and then just let the wind/birds take all the fur away. But I don't have a yard. Favorite zone music in Northern? Mine has to be Grizzly Hills. I really like Grizzly Hills is good. Howling Fjord's good too, I think. Somehow today's chat made me download a note app. I've had a lot of them before. I just need to pick a thing and I don't know. I think prioritizing might be good. Maybe if I just write down all the things that I need to do so that they're on paper. And then I like color code them with like a marker or something to prioritize them. And then I take the top priority and I break that down and then just pick one thing and get started on it. That might be good. Joker's on the run. Joker, go lay down. I can see you on the couch. Yeah, I'm looking right at you. Go lay down. He thinks he's sneaky. Good boy. Lay down. Lay down. You can see him checking to see if I mean it or not. There you go. There you go. All right. Are we here yet? We overblew it a little bit. I've been lurking this whole time, so I wanted to say hello. Hey, Tay. Still birds' nests in my parents' yards that are lined with husky fur. We used to, like, I grew up with a Malamute German Shepherd cross. And she was really cute. And she had the Malamute fur, so she would shed constantly. We would brush her outside, and the birds would come and take the fur. Fly the other way, and you'll find the flight point and the inn. On the south side down here? Oh no, over here. I'm gonna go there on this character because she's gonna need it. She's gonna need it. Hair on fleek today? I've had some good hair days lately, but I don't think this is one of them. Favorite music is Stranglethorn. What's the Stranglethorn music like? They did announce the 8.2 release date. Next Tuesday. Next Tuesday. Oh, you sure it's the cat bed lockout? That's why there's two of them. They were actually in them side by side yesterday. Last night, he was in the right one and she was in the left one. And it was really funny just watching them both sleep, trying to ignore each other because they don't like each other much. They don't fight, but they don't like each other. Really, she doesn't like him. He's just kind of confused about the whole thing. And they're like side by side and the cat was asleep and the dog was just watching us. And then I got up for some reason and then the dog gets up and the cat just looks so annoyed, like, who woke me up? Why is there such a ruckus? I'm just trying to have a nap. All right, make the inn my home. And she's going to live out here for a while because there's nothing else I really need to do on her. Still got my fishmog going though. I think I have fish. I should have fishmog plus one. Yeah, fishmog plus the hook. This is the new weapon meta for me. Love that fish. Pardon me. Pardon me. I'm not yawning. You're yawning. I have not yet seen the Rise of Ashara trailer. They published it midstream. 250 tries for Mim's head. Ooh. Got it while listening to one of your streams. Hopefully I can get my own, get a little bit of my own luck for this one. That fish is the Stink Rot Smasher. It is an Island Expedition transmog appearance. So you gotta run, which island? Is it from Pirate Islands? It's from some kind of islands. It's a lovely fish. Your feelings are understandable. It's a wonderful fish. Maybe the best weapon mog in the game. Oh, I should use that on my priest. It's a one-handed mace, right? Oh, I'm using a staff right now. If I mace offhand next patch, I'm 100% mogging the fish. Happening. Halls of Lightning. No. No. This is wrong. I always do this. It's up here. It's the wrong one. Oh. Oh boy. One of those days. I'm not yawning. You are. Okay. We made it. We're doing this one last attempt. And we're going to try and get Mim's head. And then that'll be that. Okay. Hey, Hazel. Love your content. What's up, Cedric? Thank you. Appreciate that. Luck for some gold and mount. This is the luck beam. This is the Care Bear luck beam. Listen to your own streams while you farm the mount. Oh. Eesh, yikes. Being a pirate is alright to be. You are a pirate? Yawning is contagious. Now I'm yawning too. I know. I'm so sorry. I've had streams before where I was just a little tired and I was yawning throughout the whole stream and everybody kept being like, stop making me yawn. I'm working. I can't afford to be tired right now. You stop it. Stop it. Inspiration. Just got here, but did you see the 8.2 announcement? I heard. Not yawning, have my lips tight, so I won't. Oh, it's a Lazy Town song. Oh, okay. All right. Pre-made. Custom. Don't agree. That basically means oogly boogly boo. Where do I grab the fish mace? The fish mace is from Island Expeditions. You got to get lucky. It's also BOE, so you can buy it on the auction house, assuming that somebody is selling one. They can be expensive. 8-2 confirmed June 25th. 8-2 confirmed. That's a good typo, though. It'd be funny if they just, like, 8-2, they just put it on the 23rd, and then they just, like, went through right through 9 and 9-1. Okay. One last go. Man, my mouse accuracy is suffering today. I don't have full control of my fingers. I'm not. Alright. Fish Fest. And I know it'll be at the next BlizzCon. Wrath of Ulduar. It would be interesting if they did more with Tyrande. It would be nice to see. I would like that. I think they'll announce it at BlizzCon. I hope so. I really want a big BlizzCon with some good announcements. Heard that? 8-2 on the 23rd. Be hilarious since it's Sunday. 25th confirmed. They have announced 25th. The trailer's cool. Alright, I'll make a reaction video. I'll do it. Invite. Convert to raid. Log back over. Maybe this is the one. Maybe we can move on into 8.2 with the thing. Oh, you know what I need to do before I end the stream, actually, is see... I'm really close to the mount collecting meta, and I know that it counts available mounts on that character. So the theory goes that if I log into a character that is a class that has access to more mounts, that might work. That might actually just give me the achievement. Alright, so I'm in, and then I'm in. And we can just port ahead and go for it. Reaction on stream. I can't watch YouTube videos on a YouTube stream. They don't like you rebroadcasting their own content. Funnily enough, you can watch YouTube videos on YouTube videos. I don't really know where the rules come from. I don't make the rules. I just know that there was one WoW streamer that was streaming on YouTube that got banned for that. And then had to get his ban overturned. And it was like a whole thing. Deja vu of a previous Hazel stream. We've definitely been here before. This run is actually so fast. This is not that much worse than ICC. Like, once you get the hang of it, this is fine. I am excited for this. Even if I could not extend the lockout and had to make it brand new every week, that would be fine too, but I don't see any reason why I couldn't extend the lockout. I don't see any reason why not. Leveling Mount Hyjal just ran into Ysera. Questing through Val Shara still kind of gets me. In real life, she protects fishes, but in World of Warcraft, she smacks people with a fish. I would protect fishes in World of Warcraft if that was a thing I was allowed to do. I'm trying to have a nice fish in Pokemon. I've been playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And I want a Goldeen, but apparently you can't get them until you get Sea Skim. And that's like really far away. I love Shaman. So much fun. There we go. A Joker Reacts video? You want me to, you think I should set up a Joker cam or just leave the Joker cam for the, leave it for the trailer reaction, and that way if I end up having a reaction, then he can react to my reaction and we can just have reactception? Could do it. Do it. I don't care. I'll do it. I don't know. Whatever, man. Coltiran is item level 304. She's brand new and I am not gearing her up really because I don't need to for this. No luck. No luck. Getting some Mog, though. I haven't really run this, so I'm getting Mog from all of them. So now she can hearth to the Boulder Crag Refuge and just wait there. Doggo reaction. Good luck. I've been farming for years. I have faith. I believe. I mean, even if it's going to take years, you know, we got to do something on Tuesday morning streams anyways, so once I get them all set up and like moved outside of the instance, I think it'll be, hang on, I gotta leave the group. Once I get them all moved outside of the instance, I think it will be just fine, and we can probably get through a good 10 a week. So, theoretically, within, you know, like, half a year or so. Are you not going to level your Magcar Orc? Not right now. Of all the things that I should be doing right now, I think that one's been pushed pretty far down. Is coming back to WoW worth the investment? I think so, but I'm super biased. I'm mega addicted to WoW right now. Oh, man. Patch in 1 week. 1 week until the patch. Yeah, this is all good. This is all good. We're all good. I'm going to figure out what's next, and then I'm going to do the thing that's next. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me in this stream and for being supportive. I would like to remind you that I have been streaming on Twitch 4 days a week in addition to these YouTube streams. So over at twitch.tv/hazelnuttygames, linked in the description here, I'm streaming Sunday, Mondays, and Wednesday, Thursdays. So there's extra streams going on over there. Please give it a follow if you have a Twitch account. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see if I can't get a reaction video out. I'll see what I can do. And aside from that, aside from the reaction video and then the add-ons highlights, it's just going to be raid guides until the raid comes out. I just got to get those done. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.